जी मिस आई कैन।
ठीक है। अच्छा, अभी क्वेश्चन क्या है? That, by the way, this topic is forces in motion. The theory is the same that we discussed for the first worksheet. Same vertical motion concept, same equations of motion concept, and same Newton's third laws concept. Okay. So the question is that a car of mass 1000 kg runs out of petrol and comes to rest just 30 meters from the garage. So the mass of the car is given to us 1000 kgs. The distance S is given to us 30 meters, and it says that it comes to rest. So V is also given to us. V is equals to 0. Other than that, we're told that the car is pushed with a force of 120 newtons. So forward force is also given to us. So I've pointed that out here in the diagram. Along the horizontal road towards the garage, calculate the acceleration. So we found the acceleration using forward force minus backward force equals ma. Forward force is given in the question 120 newtons, minus backward force is not mentioned. That means it's 0. Equals mass is 1000 and acceleration is what we have to find. So that comes out to be 1.2 meters per second square. That's how we do part A, which was to find acceleration using forward minus backward force equals ma. Forward force was given in the question 120 Newton. Backward force is not mentioned, meaning it's 0. Otherwise, they would have told us के resistance है या whatever. But here, right now, backward force is 0. Okay, next part is find the time. So now we need time. So we do have the 3 parameters. S is 30.
मैम
J.
वैसे इसका जो एक्सेलरेशन है वो 0.12 नहीं होगा?
हाँ, 0.1. ठीक है, thank you. Okay. 0.12. Okay. Forward 120, backward this. बिल्कुल ठीक है. Okay. Moving on. Now we have to find the time. We have S, which is 30. We have V, which is 0. We now also have acceleration, which is 0.12. And we have to find the time. So which equations of motion has all 4 of these parameters, T, S, V, and A? बताएं. Is it the first one? V is equals to U plus AT. Is it the second one? V square equals U square plus 2AS. Is it the third one? S is equals to UT plus half AT square. Or S is equals to VT minus half AT square. Or S equals half U plus V times T. कौन सा यूज होगा?
मैम S equals to half U plus V all यूज हो सकता है?
U नहीं है ना, उसकी जगह S है. कौन सी यूज होगी? उसमें T आना चाहिए, S आना चाहिए, V आना चाहिए, A आना चाहिए.
S is equals to UT minus half AT square.
But that also needs U. Which
Sorry,
one?
I meant VT. VT minus half
हाँ.
AT square.
Remember, this one won't be given to you in the formula sheet. So ये वैसे ही आनी चाहिए. Yes, so it's going to be this one. So 30, let me write it down. S is equals to VT minus half AT square. So it's going to be 30 equals 0 times T minus half times acceleration is 0.12 and T square. ये निकालें. Oh, I made a huge blunder here. ये जो comes to rest है ना, वो यहाँ पे होता है. My bad. V is not 0. A car of mass 1000 kg runs out of petrol and comes to rest 30 meters from garage. So U is supposed to be 0, not V. U is 0. Okay, because it ran out of petrol and it stopped here 30 meters before it reaches the garage. So U 0 था, not V. So अब ये change होगी equation. क्योंकि देखो V से math error आएगा अगर हम V वाला use करेंगे case और ये acceleration है तो हमारे पास negative value आएगी t square की, which is not possible because you can't take square root of a negative value. So something was off here, which was U0 and not V. So let's fix that. V U0. So that means now we use this one. So please apply that. S is equals to UT plus half AT square use. And U is 0. So 0 times T plus half AT square. Now you won't get math error. It's going to be 30 equals 0 plus 0.06 t square. So 30 divided by 0.06 square root. I don't have a calculator. I lost it again. बताना ये क्या आता है?
10 under root 5.
ठीक है. 10 under root 5 ही आंसर आना चाहिए. Seconds is the time. If it asks for an exact answer, you can write 10 under root 5. If it says round your answer correct to 3 significant figures, then you press ST. And if it says neither, then it's up to you whether to give an exact answer or an answer rounded to 3 significant figures. Okay. Any questions here? पहले
Ma'am,
part,
can you explain why U is 0?
because I had misunderstood the question. Question ने ये कहा है कि a car runs out of petrol and comes to rest. So it runs out of petrol 30 meters away from the garage. So since we're talking about this movement from the point where it stops till the garage, so U is actually 0. V तो वो speed होगी जिससे उसको एक धक्का पड़ रहा है और फिर वो it will start moving again and then it will reach the garage with some certain velocity. ठीक है, so that's going to be V, that's not going to be 0. पहले गाड़ी चलते चलते रुक गई और फिर उसको पुश करके गराज की तरफ ले जाया गया. So U is actually 0, not V. Because it says that it comes to rest 30 meters away from the garage. So it comes to rest here, where I've drawn the car, not at the garage. Okay. ठीक है, I hope that clears your query.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Anybody else has any question? Okay, फिर हम आगे. ठीक है. Next question. अब इन सारे क्वेश्चंस में यही होगा, इक्वेशन ऑफ मोशन भी यूज होगी और न्यूटन्स थर्ड लॉ भी यूज. A bullet of mass 0.12 kg is traveling horizontally at 150 meters per second when it enters a fixed block of wood. Okay, so there's a bullet coming and it enters a block of wood. यहाँ पे कहीं उस block of wood को enter कर रहा है. Okay, इसका mass पता है 0.12 kgs. Okay. Assuming that the bullet's motion remains horizontal and that the force resisting the motion has a constant magnitude of 1000 newtons. What is this? And that the force resisting the motion has a constant magnitude of 10,000 newtons. What is this?
Backward force.
Yes, exactly. Backward force. So that is given to us. Let me draw that on the bullet. So the bullet has a backward force. Okay. And it has a mass of 0.12 kgs, and it's actually going in this direction. So the backward force is pointed in the opposite direction. Calculate how far the bullet penetrates the block. So ये इसको यहाँ तक कहीं आएगी, let's say. So you have to find this distance. How much distance is covered? Okay. Acha. Now what can we say about this 150 meters per second? Which speed is this? Is it u? Is it v? $150 meters per second. Is it the speed here? Or is it the final speed here? As soon as it hits the block, that speed is 150. So the speed here is 150 meters per second, making it u for this particular question. Okay. And if this bullet covers a certain distance, it eventually stops. So then v is going to be 0. Because there has to come a point where this bullet stops. So you have to find the distance the bullet covers between 150 meters per second to 0 meters per second. Is this clear? Why u is 150 meters per second and v is 0? क्योंकि क्वेश्चन ये है कि बुलेट ने ब्लॉक को टच किया है, मतलब हिट किया है एट 150 मीटर्स पर सेकेंड, और तो हाउ मच डज द बुलेट पेनिट्रेट इनटू द क्या है ये का वुड. So when it penetrates into the wood, eventually it stops at a particular point. So v is going to be 0, not the other way around. ठीक है. और आपने उतना डिस्टेंस फाइंड करना है जब इसकी स्पीड 150 से कम होके 0 पे आए. So we know what u is 150, we know what v is 0, but we have to find s, but we don't know what is a, and also we don't know what is the time. How long does it take for it to stop once it hits the wood? So we don't have enough information to use one of the equations of motion because that requires 3 parameters. So now we use forward force minus backward force equals ma. There is no forward force on the bullet क्योंकि bullet में कोई engine नहीं होता जो उसको forward force दे रहा. ठीक है. Once it hits the block, there's no forward force. So that's going to be 0. It's not mentioned, it's going to be 0. Minus backward force is 10,000 equals ma. So forward force is 0. Minus backwards equals ma. Forward force is 0, backward force is 10,000 equals mass is 0.12 kgs and acceleration is what you have to find. So that's actually deceleration because we're getting a negative answer. Also, it makes sense since the speed is decreasing. So the bullet is decelerating, not accelerating. Okay, what does this give us? What is negative 10,000 divided by 0.12? किसी के पास calculator नहीं है इधर? Okay, then I'm just going to tell you the answer at the back of the book, which 83333. So it's a huge deceleration. 4.3, it's recurring. Meters per second square. Anybody with a calculator who can confirm this?
Yes, ma'am, यही आ रहा है.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. ठीक है, so this is the deceleration. काफी बड़ी deceleration है, which makes sense क्योंकि 150 meters per second काफी ज्यादा speed होती है और वो immediately zero भी हो रही है. So that's why there's a huge, this is huge. Okay, so acceleration आ गई. So now we have three parameters. We have u, 150 meters per second. We have v, 0 meters per second. We have a, which is negative 83333.33333. You'll use longer value or you'll use the answer key. Okay, and we had to find the s. We have to find s. So which equation of motion are we using here? V equals u plus at. V squared equals
V square is equal to U square plus 2AS.
Yes, this one. So 0 square, let me write V square equals U square plus 2AS. So 0 square equals 150 square plus 2 times minus 83333.3 with a recurring dot times S, which is what we have to find. So we could send this to the other side, make it positive, and then divide the coefficient. So this becomes 2 times 83333.3 with a dot S equals 150 square. And then I'm going to divide 150 square with 2 times answer. This should be 0.135 meters. Are we getting that?
Yeah.
Our answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is the correct answer. So see, इतने कम distance में एकदम से bullet की speed 150 से 0 हो रही है. That's why the deceleration was huge. 83,000. Okay. Okay, let's quickly do one more. Okay, let me send you a new link because it won't end in 3 minutes. So I'm going to send you guys a new link.